Hey, welcome to Dope Car Tech. We are switching gears, or rather, we are doing something different. I'm stepping in front of the camera for my first talking head video. Why, you may ask? Well, I wanted to step in front of the camera so that I can delve into deeper topics and the nitty-gritty tech stuffs that matter to you. I'll be talking about upcoming EV innovations. I'll be sharing exciting breakdowns and updates about what's happening in the car and tech world. And generally, I'll just be, giving exciting news about things that are happening in the car world. Those kind of conversations that really matter. And somehow along the way, I'll also be sprinkling some form of other tech reviews. Probably a phone review might be coming up. If you're excited about that, leave in the comment box below. Another thing that I am also considering doing is reaction videos to what's happening in the car world. And ultimately, that's what I want to do. I just want to be able to connect more with you, my dope viewers who have been watching this channel. And thanks to the good number of you that actually watch this channel, I'm grateful, really grateful. And here's where y'all, my dope ladies and gentlemen who watch this channel, come in. I want this to be like a two-way conversation. This channel, Dope Car Tech, is about building a community of dope car enthusiasts. You love cars, you love tech. This is the place where I feel like we can do that. At this point, this is where I'll tell you to please subscribe to my channel. So please subscribe to Dope Car Tech, like and turn on your notifications. Of course, I had spent the majority of my time mostly, having to review some few cars, but now I want to connect more with you guys who watch my car reviews so that it can give you an understanding to the perspective I have on cars and EVs and tech. That doesn't mean I won't still be getting in behind the driver's seat and reviewing as much cars that I can get. All right, that being said, let's recap on the cars that I've reviewed recently. I have reviewed the BMW i5 E40 Touring, the Mercedes-Benz EQE SUV, the Lotus Electra, and the Porsche Taycan Sports Turismo. I'll leave links to the review of these cars that I've mentioned on the description box below, so be sure to check that out. All right, I'll start with the BMW i5 E40 Touring. So that car is based on an internal combustion engine platform. So it shares its underpinnings with an internal combustion engine car. And suffice to say, the BMW i5 E40 Touring is some of the best driving electric cars I have reviewed in recent times. There was just something different about the driving dynamics of the BMW i5 E40 Touring. It's a very capable electric car in terms of the way it drives. There is a finesse in the driving dynamics of the BMW i5 E40 Touring you notice when you drive that car. For the Mercedes-Benz EQE SUV 500, it's a very luxurious SUV for me. It's a very luxurious family SUV, but it doesn't tick all the boxes for me, especially in the charging architecture of that car. So that car is equipped with 175 kilowatt hour of DC fast charging, which I think in 2024 it's low. It's not up to its competition. You have cars with like 205 kilowatts of DC fast charging. With the price tag of that car, it doesn't cut it for me. With the price tag of that car of $100,000 US, equipped with the one I reviewed. In fact, I hooked up the Mercedes-Benz EQE SUV 500 to a 335 kilowatt hour fast charging station, and I was disappointed that the Mercedes-Benz EQ was not even able to charge up to its rated charging speed of 175 kilowatt hour of DC fast charging. That's quite disappointing for me. The Lotus Electra. Now, that car is like a mixed bag for me. Of course, it's a hyper ultra premium SUV from Lotus. There's the Electra R that's equipped with 900 horsepower that does like 0 to 60 in like 2.6 seconds. So why it's a mixed bag for me is it doesn't carry the DNA of a Lotus for me. First of all, the electric division of Lotus now are owned by Geely, the Chinese car company. But Lotus itself has always been a British brand that makes, small internal combustion light sports cars. So it doesn't, for me, it doesn't carry the DNA of a Lotus to me. But heck, that's the electric future that we are going into, more or less. More or less. And for the most recent car, I just reviewed the Porsche Taycan Sports Turismo. Now the other variant of the Porsche Taycan, you have the Cross Turismo and you have the 4S. My review was on the Porsche Taycan Sports Turismo. In my short review of that car blew my mind away. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that car drives like a 911. What Porsche has done with that car in terms of the chassis tuning and the suspension is only something that Porsche can achieve. It's only something that Porsche can do. The way that electric car drives, honestly, I can, in my experience, tell you that that car drives like a 911. And of course, 911s are some of the best driving cars on the planet. Some of the best driving cars on the planet. And that car was this close in terms of it being an electric car. Of course, the 911 is internal combustion engine, and of course it's much more dynamic, not as heavy as the electric Taycan, but the Taycan Sport Turismo, it drives like a 911, something only Porsche can achieve. All right, cars that I'm excited for that are coming up soon. Well, it's just only one. I have only just one car that's coming up, which is the Kia EV9. And suffice to say, honestly, I am really excited for that car. It's a Kia. I've always loved Kias and what they are doing currently. I've reviewed quite a couple of Kias. The EV6 is still some of my best electric crossover. I've reviewed the Kia Sportage and the Kia Niro. But the EV6 is still one of the best electric cars, on par with the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and Tesla Model 3. If you think that the EV6 is on par with the Tesla Model 3, just like I did, or just like I do, leave that in the comment box below. So yes, the EV9 is one of the cars I'm excited for. Some of the cars that are on my radar is the Audi e-tron GT. There's also the Volvo EX30, the Z-Car 1 and Z-Car X, those Chinese cars. I really want to review the Chinese cars. The Polestar 3 and 4. These are some of the cars that are on my radar currently. So more subscribers would actually help me getting more cars to review. Well, that being said, I hope y'all as pumped and stoked as I am. If you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the new formats that this channel is taking and want more content like this, hit that like button, click on the subscribe button below. It will go a long way for me. That's it for me in this video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.